Okay, today we're going to be making an array. It's going to be 129 seats and 8 rows of those seats in a movie theater. It's a very strangely shaped movie theater. But if you can think about this being the stage up front with the red curtains on the side, it's a very fancy movie theater, then maybe you can envision better this array. We're going to use this fancy graph paper to help us make this array. This graph paper is really nice because it has these squares that are made up of 10 by 10 tiny, tiny squares. Let me show you how that works. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 going down, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 going across. So all together, this square we know is worth 100 because 10 times 10 equals 100. That's going to help us make our larger array, 129. Times 8. So like I said earlier, this up here is the stage. And down here, we're going to be thinking about how to arrange the seats. It's going to be a very strange arrangement because there are only going to be 8 rows, but those 8 rows are going to be made up of 129 seats across. The easy way to do this is to break up 129 into expanded form. We can break it up into 100 plus 20 plus 9. So I'm going to deal with that 100 first. I'm going to start all the way over here and count by tens. These darker lines really help me count better by tens. So I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I know in between here and here, I've got 100 seats. So I'm going to go ahead and label that 100. Now I've still got to deal with the 20. Again, these darker markings on the graph paper really help me. I just need to go, in this case, from here to here, 10, and then one more to 20. Again, these darker lines really help me. So here I've got 10, and then another 10 would be 20. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that off. 20. It's a really, really, really long row. Okay, now I've got to deal with my ones, my 9 ones. So my darker lines aren't going to help me as much. I'm just going to simply count over. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to go ahead and connect that with the rest of my row and mark it off. And that is 9. So now that we've got our row of 129, we've got to make 8 of them. So now I'm going to count down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I can connect for my whole array. Go up. So those are my seats. Again, we've got 8 rows of 129 in each row. Let's color code this so that we can see it better. Okay, so now we're going to color code to show how we broke up our array into expanded form. First, I'm going to color the 100 piece. shade it in blue. You can see it down here in the array. If I shade this portion in blue, that takes care of the largest portion of our array. Next, I'm going to shade the tens portion of our array over here. We had 20 and 8 rows of 20. And finally, we've got the ones portion of our array. We're going to shade that in green. We're going to keep this same color coding, and we're going to see how to do this using the box method on the board.